Welcome back to the channel, folks. The road is taking us here to beautiful New York City in the summertime. We're right smack dab in the middle of Central Park. We're gonna go around to different places in New York and show you what we can. Probably won't show you a lot because we're only here 2 days. So we're gonna cram in what we can and go from there. See that globe over there? Looks like something you see outside the Daily Planet. That's what it reminds me of. But as you look around, we are here in beautiful Columbus Circle at the entrance. The most beautiful park, Central Park. Look at this beautiful sculpture right outside Central Park. So pretty. Oh, look at that. We even have some Central Park pigeons. It's a beautiful day to be out here in the park. About mid to lower 80s, but boy, is it just nice. There's a nice breeze. And if it weren't for the buildings, you wouldn't even know you're in a city. It's just perfect. Look at everyone out and they're bike riding, jogging, carriage riding. What you are looking at is Woolman Rink right here in Central Park. Now, during the winter, it is an ice skating rink, but right now it's summer. They're doing pickleball down below. But you may remember this rink in such films as Serendipity and Home Alone 2. Right there, that's the visitor center. We're gonna hop in there real quick and see if we can find ourselves a little map, because there's a few places I want to show you guys that are in Central Park. This is Playmates Arch. We're going to show you something really cool that's right on the other side here. Boy, it's a beautiful day in the park. Everything is green. Got a guy playing the guitar over there, singing some Tom Petty. Could it be any better? This is the beautiful Central Park Carousel. A couple times I've been here to Central Park. It's always in the winter and this thing's never running. It's good to see it in full operation now. This thing's been here for ages. Central Park landmark. It's a beautiful day for some softball. I decided to come here too and watch a softball game. They got this ball field cafe. They're serving some snacks, cold drinks. What you're looking at here is beautiful Tavern on the Green. Been featured in such movies as Arthur II, On the Rocks. I think you'll know it best, depending who you are, from Ghostbusters, where Louis Tully runs up to the window and he's being chased by those demon dogs. But that's it. Famous Tavern on the Green, Central Park icon. Headed down this walkway, I'm going to show you a very special spot where across the street a very tragic event happened. And it's going to be right up here, this little tunnel up to the left. Now what you're looking at is the Dakota right here at Central Park West. Now you may have seen this apartment building in the movie Rosemary's Baby, but unfortunately I think it's most famous for the assassination of John Lennon, where on December 8, 1980, John Lennon was gunned down right outside of this apartment building by Mark David Chapman. And John Lennon was only 40 years old. Now right across from it and down a little bit, it's a little memorial called Strawberry Fields, so we're going to go down there and take a look. We have located Strawberry Fields. It's a little adjacent from the Dakota. And here we go. And they have statues like this all over the park. This is Daniel Webster. Not sure who he is, but he does have a statue, so he must have been important. And we just found in the park. Look at this guy. He's right under here. This is a beautiful little pond. Just chilling in the middle of a city. We had a little sax player playing some tunes over there a minute ago. He stopped right before I hit record. You see the band shell. We're headed over to what's called the mall, which leads directly to a fountain you may have seen in a few movies or two, called Bethesda Fountain. It's right here. We go down steps and through this walkway under the bridge. We'll see the beautiful Bethesda Fountain. It's so beautiful down here. We have someone playing, I don't know what they're playing. I think it, yeah, just a guitar. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful fountain. You may remember this fountain in such movies as Elf, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, the movie Enchanted. It was also in John Wick. So John Wick starts going on the run, everyone's hunting after him after that. It all went down right here. So pretty. This is the first time I've seen the fountain with the water going. The only times I've been to New York is in the winter, so it's never operational, but boy, is it pretty. And here's the view from the other side where we just came from. Look. You know, it's hard to believe that this park is right smack dab in the middle of New York City. It just doesn't feel like it once you're in here. You can't hear the city. The only thing you can see are the buildings. That's the only reminder that lets you know, hey, you're in New York. Oh, look at this though. It's just so calm. Sometimes you may see some people out here in a canoe, little rowboat. I think they do those here where you can rent them. I don't know if you want to right now. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit. With that brings a little cooler weather though. Found ourselves here a little turtle. Well, we have two turtles. Living one hell of a life. We have located Gapstow Bridge here in Central Park. Now, based on the name, can you guess what movie this is from? This is looking off the top of Gapstow Bridge. Isn't that beautiful though? Just a fantastic view up here. Again, it doesn't feel like you're in the city at all. So we're down on the other side here, facing the bridge. Now, gave you enough time to figure out what movie is this from. This is not a precise angle, but you can see the bridge in the background in Home Alone 2. So we can zoom in on it here a little bit. It is just so pretty right here. Yep, but there it is. It's where Kevin was with the bird lady. Such a great film. We try to catch it every December. It's a beautiful fall-like atmosphere in Central Park. Look at everybody. People laying on the grass. Isn't that a great shot though? With nice quiet park and then the skyscrapers in the background. This is the beautiful boathouse. You may have seen this in When Harry Met Sally. It was also featured in Sex and the City. But it's about to feature us because we're going to go inside, maybe get a little drink and stay out of this rain, which looks like it's about to happen. That right there, folks, is Belvedere Castle, but that's as close as we're going to get right now because you can see It's still raining out here. And the gift shop just closed, so we cannot go up in it due to the rain, so that's as close as we're going to get. But believe me, it is beautiful up there. You can go up to the top. But fortunately, this is it. And you got someone over there, though, at least playing the saxophone right over there. I don't know if you can see him very well, but... Okay, you can probably tell we're down here in the subway. One just took off. We're about to hop on the W train and take you someplace really special. Someplace I've been wanting to see. One of my favorite sitcoms of all time. You can hear it. Here comes our train. No, that's not ours. That's we're looking for W, that's ours. There it is, right there, the W. So right here on the corner of 112th Street and Broadway sits this little gem. If you are a Seinfeld fan, you're going to know this place. This was Monk's Diner in the show. They always showed the establishing shot of this, and all it said was restaurant. It's actually called Tom's Restaurant. It's also where Suzanne Vega got the inspiration to write her song called Tom's Diner. But I'll show you the exact shot you see in Seinfeld. So right about this angle here. So when they show it in Seinfeld, you're just going to see restaurant. You don't see the word Tom's, because in the show it's Monk's. But minus the U-Haul truck in the way, it's about what you get right there. And how can you come to New York and not have a slice?
We were going to, you can use it first.
I have a spicy vodka. Look at that. Elizabeth got a slice with corn on it. So right across the street here from Tom's on 112th and Broadway, this is the Morningside Heights area of New York City. We just had lunch, as I showed you, inside Upside Pizza. By far the best pizza we've had here in New York. Very good. It's not greasy, the crust is crunchy. So if you want to come up the Morningside Heights area and have a piece of real New York pizza, in my opinion, it's Upside Pizza. And if you look right across the way, it's hard to get a good angle because of that construction. That's the plaza. That's where Kevin McAllister stayed in Home Alone 2. Folks, we're over here on the corner of 5th Avenue and 58th Street. You see that building right there? That's the Bergdorf Goodman building, and it's right about here. Now, we can't get the best angle. We can kind of do the best we can because there's construction over to the right, but this scene was in the movie Arthur, the 1981 Dudley Moore classic, and they're going to be standing right about this corner here. This is where Liza Minnelli's character is caught shoplifting inside. She gets chased out of here by the security guard, and when Arthur comes over here and vouches for her, that all happened right there, and you can see the Bergdorf Goodman sign in the background. Those two lights on either side of the windows. And right down there, if you look, you're going to see the American flag too hanging off the building. But that all went down right here on this corner.
Trust me, you don't need the badge. No customer would wear that jacket. Hey,
miss.
hey.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to look in the bag. I saw you put something in it.
You got trouble, mister. Never gonna work on the East Coast again. Okay, what's your name? Name!
Sensational. She does have a certain Eleanor Roosevelt quality.
Chester, what's your address?
Miss.
Give me the address, Chester. I want the address.
That's where Hobson and Arthur and Liza Minnelli, can't remember her character name, but they were standing right here. Look at this structure. If it looks like a bag, that's because it is. This is the Louis Vuitton store. All right, correction. Even though it's a Louis Vuitton bag, that is not the Louis Vuitton store. It's actually right over here across the street. It's this building. You can't miss it, trust me. Another majestic building here in the New York City skyline. We're here on 5th Avenue. We're actually here in front of the beautiful St. Patrick's Cathedral, one of many New York City landmarks. And why are we out here? Well, we can go inside and show you. Let me tell you, St. Patrick's Cathedral, after going through it, it's just such a beautiful place. It doesn't feel like you're in the city when you're in there. It's just so quiet, the music's playing, very relaxing. The architecture is very just Gothic, I guess is the right term, at least for me, but a must-see if you're ever in New York City. Come inside, take a look, light a candle, just be respectful, quiet. Very, very beautiful inside. We're out here at 345 Park Avenue. This is the building that houses the NFL. There's other businesses in there too. But it was on Monday, July 28th. This is where a gunman came. Right here, inside. You see lights are at half staff. People have come by and left various flowers. Very tragic, very tragic. There's the front view of 345 Park Avenue. See the flags. I don't know if any windows were shot out. I can't tell, but they do have security out here, officers. They do have a little bit of a news crew over there by the flowers as well. This is St. Bart's Episcopal Church. One thing about New York, amazing architecture. We're on the corner of Park Avenue and East 50th Street. And just look how beautiful this morning is. Surrounded by the concrete jungle of New York City. It actually is a pretty pleasant morning. One thing about New York City. One thing about New York City, they have a ton of Irish pubs, and I love those. Are my favorite types of bars. Right next door to that, a little Christmas cottage for all your Christmas souvenirs. Going down one end of Broadway, down to the other. It's a beautiful day out. Mid-60s. We had rain and it cooled everything off. Headed down beautiful Broadway, past this Winter Garden Theater. Going to a place called Ellen's Stardust Diner. You may have heard of it. I think it's pretty well known here in the city. But it's right down here. There it is right here. A little construction going on, but oh, not only New York famous, check it out. It is.
Legendary musical. Now, if you've ever seen the show, you may recall that normally it requires 350 people to do this number, but not today. Not today. We are going to do this great big actual closing number with 4 people. Yeah.
To share my crime will surely come a second
that guy.
time one day more.
He's singing something from Les Miserables. Okay, he was. Oh, that guy's singing now.
One more day of
Who's singing now? There she is, right there. dreams. Now who's singing?
One more day before the storm.
That guy up here.
Shall I join my brother's band? Do I stay? Do I dare? Will you take your place with me? The time is now.
We're right down in the heart of beautiful Times Square. Still overcast, but it's getting dark, so everything looks better at night, especially Times Square. Look at that. There's another perspective of Times Square going the opposite direction. Man, it feels good out here. It's got to be in the low 70s right now compared to the last few days when they had that heat dome. Felt like 104, 105 out here. Apples and oranges right now. This, my friends, is the actual heart and soul of Times Square. The red steps. It's right down here where they do the New Year's Eve ball every year. That's right over there in the middle of your screen. Can you imagine 1 million or so people crammed into this space? You couldn't pay me enough. It's beautiful though. Times Square is lively. I mean, there's a lot of people out here. It's a beautiful night. It's starting to drizzle a little bit again, but it's all right. All right, folks, this road has come to an end. A better way to end it right here in Times Square. Very lively. Look at everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry, some of it got rained out technically. It's nothing we can do about the weather, but it is what it is. Got through most of Central Park. Anyway, that being said, from New York City's Times Square, we'll see you down the road.